back to his own side of the jungle. Get lost, says SkewMond with a level lead.
Caps is taking a bit of a heavy trade in the mid lane as Poby wants to try and come across to help, but both mid laners hitting level 2. Poby moves first.
I mean, it might be the turn on to Parus, but instead the wind becomes lightning. SkewMond finds Rhilech. Audacious charge, but Parus comes in. Shadow Dash started out, and he's got the aftershock as well. The damage is going to be enough. SkewMond flashes over the wall. The blast is going to be taken, sent backwards. SkewMond now looking to re-engage. He's got a pot ticking, but it won't be enough HP as Rhilech going to send out the Q. Doesn't hit. SkewMond looking for the execute here. Doesn't want to give the kill over. One turret shot. And yes, it will be 2. SkewMond will execute.
Parus has the aftershock very strong early stages into the pick.
Meanwhile, flashing Natofos, but Maynter might be in a bit of trouble here. BrokenBlade needs to get the autos down. Natofo hits, gets in with the shield. BrokenBlade is going to get queued and dies. Flash to match. Maynter with a solo kill on first blood. Meanwhile, Sam D dies. Hans up away. They both die. What the hell is my kind of League of Legends in Europe doing right now? I mean, this is not as stupid as I saw like the roof football or whatever it was in America. That's so
BB.
dumb. Yeah, look, BB in trouble. He did teleport to this. Maynter the flip back is flashed away from. And yeah, things are still going pretty decently here for the Cassante. Got help of Rhilech as well. Paranoia up and available. There it is. Under the turret. Won't be able to be saved. Flash already burnt. He's dead. Flip back. An easy kill, and it goes to Rhilech as BrokenBlade is getting broken in this first game.
And now TPing into the middle of the wave. Navi happy to pick it up as
Shadow Dash misses, yeah. SkewMond has a Crescent Guard already up and available. Chaos Storm is now going to come out on top of Parus' head. The flip back is nice as well. Remember, the ult's still there for Maynter. Pulls it onto Caps as the Unleashed Power does the rest. SkewMond in trouble. The flash from Rhilech to match out. Saved by Labrov, but G2 are down 4 kills in the hole. Krub's now there. And Navi looking red hot through their top lane. And
Dragon's still yet to be taken this game, which is the most surprising. Ooh, okay,
it's good flash, good reaction as well. Paranoia comes out. Caps in a bit of trouble, but now the lights go back on. I think you'll find Rhilech is going to flip back and die himself. SkewMond Crescent Guards. Caps gets the kill. And again, this time the flash was saved, used well. And Caps gets on the board for it as Maynter with a flip back. The all-out going to be used away from the turret. Now looking for the true damage. It's found. BrokenBlade goes into hammer form as Flash is almost up and available for Maynter, but will he even need it? Flip back. Maybe he did. Second turret shot. The shield to save his life.
Obviously going to be dove, but not going to really do too well underneath this structure.
Poby's coming down as well, though. He's still walking, marching as well, but so is the Ziggs. Under turret, the wave's gone. Parus a little bit deep. Paranoia to save him, but as the lights once again come back on, I don't know. Rhilech under turret, unleashing power, never mind. Maynter teleported down to say g'day, and Navi have 5 here. They've left Caps alone. As you said, the Herald is now being pinged down. It's been being moved, rather. Rhilech is on the top side of this map with Experimental Hexblade. Paranoia going to be popped. Caps on his head is going to press that W. Spell Shield is there, but the stun up still working out. Parus with a Shadow Dash, but here comes SkewMond to save the day. Flash away from Rhilech, but he's knocked up. And in the middle of an Arcane Storm, electrocuted. Parus flashes over, but matched, found, bombs away from Hans Sama. It's 2 kills for the play, and G2 read them like a book.
Rhilech trying to attack on the setup, and now Hans Sama finds Sam D with the knockback. You got Labrov there.
Waiting for the arcane shift. It comes through, but Labrov's going to have him with the trample exhaust down as well. Hans Sama landing everything, and all he needs to do is press Q one more time. Flash from Sam D. You got to respect it. He gets Hans Sama's flash, but down he will drop. Hans Sama with 3 kills, and G2 electrify this game 1. It evened things out, like, for what Hans Sama had, what, a 5 CS lead? But now things are really big as Paranoia going to be used on BrokenBlade. This is going to be a 1v2. The flip back is good as well. A wall presents itself, but Maynter's not going to take it. Doesn't need it. 3rd kill here for the Cassante, and the hopes riding on the Ukrainian top laner.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake from BrokenBlade. You could see the Dragon was being taken by G2, no contest, a ton of vision on the bottom side. Maybe there's windows for Maynter to find creative flank angles, look for a big ultimate as Labrov.
He's found out no Unbreakable will, and this is the great timing for Navi. It's a minute towards the Dragon, but this will enable deeper vision and a bit more extra gold.
Great pick play from Navi. This is exactly what they want to try and do. And it already burning that ultimate on Labrov made him a bit more of a sitting duck than a cow. As Parus, here we go, we're talking about the vision that he wanted.
That's good damage. Denied a little bit of it, but Parus, he's so squishy in comparison. Easy kill, bit of a mistake here. But G2, 2nd Dragon of the game. Mountain stats denied away from said Cassante as well. As Navi uses this opportunity to get something mid. And we'll find at least a plate, maybe close to getting the turret. Meanwhile, in top lane, is a dive. Is it over ambitious? Maynter's going to go squishy. I don't think I would choose to do that normally, but Parus flew in and proves us all wrong. He'll survive the third turret shot, and NAVI go in and out of what looks so sketchy with Labrov next to die. Flawless dive on the inner turret for NAVI.
Great play from NAVI. I didn't think they'd be able to find that counter play. But G2, they're trying to rush this down, but they might actually give an angle for NAVI to find that flank.
Maynter no flip back yet. G2, Scout of the Week, not going to connect on them. Poby wants an angle, needs a ball to hit. Baron doing quite a lot of work here. NAVI running in, True Shot Barrage only tags Caps. Maynter getting trickled down though. Scout of the Week connects. Poby finds an angle. Parus jumps in. 3-man. I see 4 stun Maynter. Getting into the back line with the true damage, but he's knocked up. He's separated too far for the top laner of NAVI. Poby gets a stun. It's nice, but G2 got the pick. Baron will halt. Everyone will chill, but it's 1 for G2. G2 come back towards mid-wave for the next spawn. Summer, remember again, he's the wave clear that they need to deal with on the side of NAVI. They have 1 cannon minion running down mid. They're going to try and use it here. Sam D finds himself on mid turret. Inner drops. Maynter a little bit far behind as well. True Shot Barrage tags SkewMond. Parus with an angle as well, trying to threaten G2. Scout of the Week, beautiful. Poby sets it up, flash away from BrokenBlade. Here he comes, a Predator missile, but a 2-man pulverize from Labrov, sends sky high. NAVI try and send the damage out, BrokenBlade gets drawn back in. Maynter, a beautiful ult this time, as Scout of the Week once again lands, but Parus found out slacking in the back line. Summer takes him down, drops him low, and it's top for support the trade, 1 for 1.
But you see Maynter not really taking much damage. Labrov just being a pain.
It's going to get some vision down. 4K, it's going down there, fully committing Paranoia. Turns the lights off. Rhilech, an angle with GA. Where will he find it? 3.6K. Baron's held on to. SkewMond trying to find his mark. Running through this Baron. It's no steal. It's secured. G2 finally getting ejected. Maynter's deep yet again. Bot back. He all out. Separates himself onto Caps as well. Now finding the damage down with the Chaos Storm. In with Parus finding his mark in. He was too squishy. Top laner and RV down. Down with the support as well. And the sickness of G2's fight apparent again. Poby runs out into Mega Inferno Bomb that tags him, but with TP coming in bot, there's only 2 left of NAVI to defend.
G2 just want to try and crack open this base immediately. Screw that, they want to go for the end. Triple TP into the base of NAVI, and what was slow and methodical and repetitive may have just blown open.
BrokenBlade going to deal with the wave. Summer helps as well. Scout of the Week from Poby needs to buy some time. The damage on the BrokenBlade won't be enough. 5 members of G2 stand strong. What a way to end. He finally pulled the trigger, finally forced a hand of NAVI. He can't stick around in mid forever. Their game plan comes up, trumps us. NAVI are still in their defense. Rhilech is going to go. So is Poby. Parus trying to buy time with the wave, but he's only a stat for Summer to pick up kill number 7. It's G2 in 37 minutes. And what an entertaining mid-A-Ram we just had. Show me. What's over there?
Pink ward, which is just giving a ton of vision on this bottom side now.
Summer's just dead. Flashes away. Sam D wants to match it. Got his own flash, but he's pierced. And he's dead by SkewMond. Gets away. Fantastic flash. And I thought Summer was kaput.
Yeah, I thought Sam D was going to consider following, but decided against it in the end.
But Caps is being matched by Poby a lot as we look towards top. There's a flash Justice Punch dodged. Nice flash timing from Maynter, otherwise he was dead.
Nice flash from Maynter. Rhilech just spotted out that SkewMond was there, which I think immediately put the hackles of Maynter up. And now Rhilech is mid though.
After the Sonic Wave crash down, catches the Zenith Blade though by the toe. Miasma's there as well. Poby, he's not going to need to find the kill because Rhilech took it with a Sonic Wave. And Poby's low as well. That's why G2 can do this. Poby's up against his turret for the first time in this game. Zenith Blade going to connect. Solar Flare down as well over the blue buff that resets. The kick away. SkewMond sent to his team. Sonic Wave taken. Chomp down. Sam D trying to get the damage down with Phosphorus Bomb. Rhilech gets away. Manages to safeguard his way out of dodge, but Parus going to be the next target. Cap's thinking about coming in, but never mind. Labrov with a remount up the flash away. Zenith Blade again. Parus looking for the kill, but Sam D dies to Sum A. He finds the 1v1 that you didn't expect. Parus left him alone, and he gets bitten down. G2, Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike. Rhilech goes back in, but it will be to his death. He will take 2 with him, though. But Summer has picked up 2 kills of his own.
Too much backline threat in these fights, so can go for a bit more of a burst build.
That's Caps. He flashes, of course. Sending out the ball, waiting for the shockwave. Maynter has no flash. The ulti going to be burned, he gets knocked up, and the rumble going to be shockwave back. Everything in the kitchen sink used to make sure that Maynter dies, and Caps gets the kill.
Nicely done by Caps. The flash over the wall, knowing Maynter doesn't have a flash in response and can always send him back the opposite direction with the shockwave. Nicely done.
As the back going to be stopped, Hans Samd, sorry, used to saying Hans Samd, but he's dead. Yep, SkewMond just chomps him down. So the biggest problem is that NAVI don't have much leverage in this game, Dagda. A bit of the gold that was picked up earlier, either by Maynter or by Poby. Previous advantages SkewMond found. Now he's got Triforces. Poby tries to find the mark. Rhilech spotted out. We look towards bottom lane because Maynter and BrokenBlade are going to fight it out. But Hollow Radiance is now there. Big differences. Top's still going to be the focus. I think we can leave this for the time being because everyone's up here for the Herald spawns in 20 seconds. Parus found out by a pillar. Shattering strike down. He presses Eclipse, but that ain't going to save him. Chomp once again. He knows he's done for. And Caps will take the kill, who is slowly getting more and more resources in this game.
And it's just nice picks. I was watching on the mini-map. It's Parus in a conga line with Labrov chasing him out of his own jungle as Maynter looking for a trade again, but the Galio may be too tanky.
Oh, Poby's dead. Petrifying Gaze not reaching. Caps turns around anyway. He doesn't need to see his opponent die. As BrokenBlade close to dying himself. Maynter, what can he do? He's in the overcharge, overheating zone. Flash for flash. He's still ticking on BrokenBlade, but now flash down for both top laners. On top of the torch. Is Herald going to be spawning? Rhilech going to drive it in. Wave has been cleared out.
There's a Trundle pillar.
Okay. Yeah, worried about that, I guess. Kick away for SkewMond. He can't get back in the Herald. Rhilech is dead. So that whole passage of play kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rhilech realized halfway through that this is not going to go so well.
They come back from EWC, come back from MSI, and people are like, oh my god. You know, like, oh, versus MCoy wasn't the greatest series. But then, even after the KC loss,
Parus.
Everyone else shudders against G2. NAVI, they're going to be the same. Parus is dead. Comma comes through. Labrov, take it. Oh! Shattering strike almost. Maynter gets in the biz. Now, equalizer down. What can you do? Hunsummer's run out of mana, but it doesn't matter because here comes Labrov for the engage. Trundle is just womping away. Rhilech is going to jump in, but he knows he's going to die, right? When's the next pillar coming up? SkewMond will flash instead. You know, they could start near the bottom. They've also got to verse NAVI, SK, Team Heretics. I think SK unpredictable. Team Heretics have been a little bit better. I mean, NAVI have had some pretty good series. Game 1 of this series was pretty good. So, he was ran. Rhilech is going to face check. Crash down, Chains of Corruption. He is dead in an instant. Hunsummer's damage computes. While SkewMond is battering away. And Parthenax down on the bottom of our screen.
Have you playing a bit of big walk here, just moving back and forth between their fans and the base. As Maynter actually going to take a quick TP in, and now...
Petrifying Gaze on there slow, grounded, nice. Shockwave brings him back though, and he will die. Shield won't save his graces. As Hunsummer moves to 6, Turret's going to drop down. They've got to deal with the business here on NAVI from bot, from top. And the way G2 are ending this game is going to be all 3 lanes at this point. NAVI down 1 for another 45 seconds. An Infinity Edge for Samd to try and hold on at 9,000 gold in the hole. And G2 putting short work to what we thought could be a team up and rising. Only game 1 looked close. Game 2 looked unremarkably easy for G2 as a chomp out of the last Nexus tower going to be there. Parus going to flash away. Piercing arrow after piercing arrow for Hunsummer connects. And that is going to be enough to move to the Nexus.
You're getting a little low though. Caps doesn't have any mana. NAVI, this would be your moment.
That Solar Flare almost hit me. Getting closer to the sun as Parus going to Zenith Blade in there, buying time. Rhilech looking for an angle, but Parus is going to quickly die. Poby looking to hit his target, and that's going to be onto SkewMond as Caps jumps on forward. G2 can't end yet. There's a big one. A shutdown. Labrov for the engage. It's just messy in front of the Nexus.
Hit the Nexus!
Not even great play from G2, but they're that far ahead. It doesn't matter. BrokenBlade flashes backwards. I mean, G2 are laughing because this one's done. Another 2-0, 5-1 for G2 at the halfway point.